Alright, so now we are at the park that has been my home for over 10 years, California's Great America. And I think I found the perfect way to tackle this park, so I'm gonna tell you guys how to do it. So before you get into the park, you actually want to arrive a little bit early. I'd say around 10 minutes early is pretty good. I did arrive early today, so I could show you how to do this.
Now here's something to keep in mind. Depending on the day, you might be waiting at the park's entry or in the main plaza if you arrive early. If you're waiting in the main plaza, waiting for the rope to drop, get as close as you can to the front of the crowd. However, if you're waiting behind the entry gates, the best thing to do is arrive a little bit earlier.
So the first thing you're going to want to do is hold striker. Get something to wake you up. This is great because the lines are going to be short. And this ride is just flipping amazing. The line is short, so I'm going to need another ride on it. If the line is short, I definitely recommend riding again because the line is going to get longer. But as amazing as this ride is, we gotta move on. So don't stay there for too long because we have places to go. So let's take you guys to our next stop. And now we stumble upon the holy grail of California's Great America, Railblazer. And that would be my next stop, but it is closed. But if it's open, this will be your next stop. Now here's my advice about Railblazer. Real quick. So early in the morning, Railblazer has a very short line, meaning you can do it over and over again, which I would highly recommend. It is very rideable, it's very amazing, absolutely elite. But now, we're moving on into NorCal County Fair. So in NorCal County Fair, you do have options. There are 2 flats that you would definitely want to get to. Actually 3 flats, because Tiki's right back there. And a roller coaster called the Grizzly. If you're gonna do them, I highly recommend hitting them now, all of them. This year's Pacific Gliders, California's Great America's new edition. It's a Zampella Windstar Z, and while it's a family ride, you can do some pretty crazy stuff with it. Yeah, that thing is scary, guys. Drop tower is an intimate giant drop that goes over 200 feet, which is absolutely nuts. And once you drop, it's just absolute crazy-anity. Right here we have Tiki Twirl. If you want to do this, get on it now, because the lines can get, like, ridiculous. Oh, and of course we can't forget Grizzly. Definitely do that. And then right over here we have Cycle Mouse. I would definitely recommend hitting this right away. Depending on the time of day, it can get really long. So, yeah, it's a good ass wild mouse though. Then over here we have Centrifuge, a rare Schwarzkopf Calypso. This thing is absolutely on steroids. Definitely do it. Now, here's something that some people tend to miss. So, right as we're about to enter the main area of Planet Snoopy, there's a path that breaks off over here. And all the way down there, there's a roller coaster called Woodstock Express. If you want to get some kitty credits, definitely do not miss out on that. It's a rare Intamin family coaster, which only a few were ever built. And right over there is Peanuts Pirates, which is a Huss breakdance. Very good ride. And right there is the main area of Planet Snoopy. There's just some average kiddie flats and a kiddie coaster there, so it may or may not be worth it for you. Railblazer's sending some test cycles, so that's a good sign. I'll definitely hit that when it opens. Delirium's another fun one. This ride actually has a single rider line if you go through the fast lane, so that may be useful. It's a great ride and no line, so I'm gonna hit it. Delirium, very good. Here's Mass Effect, which is just a 4D show with moving seats. I think there's one show every 30 minutes, so I guess that's up to you to decide if you want to do that or not. So now we're in All American Corners. So right ahead of us is Flying Eagles. Over there is the Orbit, which is a Schwarzkopf Enterprise, and Roaring Rapids, which is a water rocket show. And there is Liberty Twirler, which is a pretty good scrambler. Here's a little quiz. What ride originally sat in that plot? Guess in the comments. Flying Eagles will usually get a longer line later in the day, but Orbit and Liberty Twirler, you can hit whenever. And we come across another absolutely elite coaster, Flight Deck. This classic B&M invert will absolutely blow you away. It is so amazing. Very, very forceful, and has one of the best finales on any coaster. And this queue is just nice. Wait till we get over there. Okay, my one word of advice for this, no matter what row you're sitting in, sit in the left edge. It's absolutely nuts. Okay, so some of you may be wondering, what's the best time to go to Great America in general? Well, I'm here on a Sunday between Tricks and Treats and Winterfest. And look at this, wide open. This even happens to fall on Veterans Day weekend. We also have Relay Dodge right there, which is bumper cars and the Sky Ride. And with that, we have successfully made it one lap around the park. So now I'm gonna show you what to do on your second lap. Of course, if the line is short, you can get some re-rides on Gold Striker. There are 2 coasters that I missed on the first lap, however, that I didn't show you. So the first one is Patriot over there. That's Patriot right there. It is a B&M floorless converted from a stand-up coaster. And it appears that Railblazer is now open. So let's get some rides on this. That ride is absolutely crazy, don't miss it. But the second coaster I missed on the first lap is the Demon. This is a classic Aero Custom Looper with some cool effects. So let's ride. Oh, don't sleep on Berserker, by the way, that one's fun. So Demon is currently on one train. I think the second one is being built currently in the workshop. A little over a month ago, I actually got this picture. Had to make a quick stop at Peanuts Pirates. Now we're stumbling back into Elmer from Corners. And I think now would be a good time to do Orbit. You know me. We gotta get some more rides on Flight Deck. One's done enough. And at this point, you can essentially do whatever you want because now you've gotten on everything and we've maximized all the ride time. And I was able to do this in 2 hours and it could even take less. And that does include re-rides. So yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope this video will help you have a great America Day here at California's Great America. Thank you all for watching and I will see you next time.